Hola amigos, bienvenidos una vez más aquí a su canal Guerrero Ancestral, Zona Gamer, Zona Dronera. Estamos en un capítulo más de CyberPunk. Como recordarán, el capítulo anterior fuimos en rescate de nuestra amiga y ahora vamos a hablar con Judy. ¿Dónde está?
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough, she already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
You're mad at her? Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any
I know.
other...
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah, had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
Okay. Show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good. Well now, look at you.
Hey. How you feeling? You need anything? I'm not here to nag. Just talk.
Have a seat.
All right. Roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage them in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room.
Peter, you see? What am I looking at?
Take a look around if you want.
Can't see your face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
Single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Were you... Sure.
Yeah, yeah. Biochip?
Might not be important.
Maybe. All of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search at least.
Himself? Should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
What am I looking out for? What am I looking out for? What am I... I'm gonna... What am I...
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start. What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica. All right, think we got everything.
What do you think?
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
The woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me. If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into... I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a Virtue. It's pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Oui, lui aller. Vous t'es qu'une raison, vous êtes tout intelligent pour ça. Vous t'es bien.
What language is she speaking?
I don't know. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I? Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Try scanning the phone. Got it. Give it a second.
We have to know what they're saying. Could be important.
Oui, lui aller.
Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Oui,
Petit poupée a déjà allé?
oui, lui aller. Vous t'es qu'une raison, vous êtes tout intelligent.
Petit poupée a déjà allé?
Oui, lui aller. Vous t'es qu'une raison, vous êtes tout intelligent pour ça. Pour t'es bien.
Ou pensez mademoiselle a fait nous un problème?
On n'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen de nous gagner pour nous arriver sur nos bouts. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
Moi, t'as ramé quoi même j'avais, oh. Ouais, là, je vais me remarquer.
Alors, je trouve une conf. On n'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen de nous gagner pour nous arriver sur nos bouts. Faut que nous prenions chance là. Alors, je trouve une conf. Alors, je trouve une conf. En plus, c'est le plus... Alors, je trouve une conf. On n'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen de nous gagner pour nous arriver sur nos bouts. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
Moi, t'as ramé quoi même j'avais, oh. Que Sylvain a mené nous direct sous Alt.
Nous gagnons plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
Petit poupée a déjà allé?
Oui, oui, allez. Vous avez raison, vous êtes tout intelligent pour ça, pour t'es bien.
Ou pensez mademoiselle a fait nous un problème?
Okay, Judy, we're good.
On n'est pas enragé.
All right, disconnecting.
En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen de gagner pour nous.
I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago. V, you got any idea?
A biochip we stole. It's got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff. In my head.
Of course.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
Why? Worried they'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you. You got a plan?
I'll ask around, make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. Hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
What's shaking?
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief if you can swing it.
All right. Straight to heavy business. Now, that'd be Maman Brigitte. Be tough getting a word into her.
Maman Brigitte. And that sounds like a spooky cult alias.
Have not had the pleasure of asking her personally, but it is what everybody calls her. Doubt the title has any real religious weight, though. Voodoo Boys play pretty fast and loose with their Haitian heritage.
Huh. I was led to believe you could arrange anything.
Ah! Now that sounded like my third wife every time she wanted a new purse.
Really don't do any biz with them?
Not with the chefs, chefins, priests, and whatnot. All got dirigible-sized egos, won't talk to lowly me. But if you insist, I can ask around, try to set something up. I'll just need some details first.
Got something they want.
Truly? Want to sell something to the VDBs? Trust me, they don't want it, they don't need it. They're isolated, insulated, they got their own contracts, tech, networks. But, have it your way. Okay, I'll see what I can do and get back to you.
have a wife, please!
Got something for me?
Well, it's like I said. Whatever you're peddling, the VDVS are just not in the market. But they have another task that needs doing, so I volunteered you. Do it well, and you'll get your audience with Brigitte.
Okay, so who do I talk to and how?
Hit the chapel on Sloan. Look for the altar inside. Someone will touch you, nod to you. Something spooky.
Got it. Thanks.
Ya estaba a punto de darme por vencida. No me hablaba, estuve ahí dando vueltas en la ciudad, comprando cosas, gastándome el dinero. Y por fin, ya cuando vieron que me iba a ir a acostar, ya va a aparcar.
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Joey North.
No te ves en mi carro, viejo. Sí está todo. Vámonos con el claxon, ¿no?
You don't know me, but you will. Name's Dino. Deal with downtown, city center. Yeah, I know.
V.
Heard about you. Need anything, you call me. Remember, Dino knows everybody.
¿Fue una amenaza o qué? Fue nada más una carta de presentación. Y no he encontrado quien venda un carro todavía. Y bueno, ya ahorita ya me gasté todo el dinero. Este se lo robé a unos pandilleros.
Heard you're home.
Already? Sure got that ear to the ground.
Siempre. Anyway, you'll need something. You know where to find me.
Hey, I don't think I know you.
I'm Claire. You might not remember me. Bartender at the Afterlife?
Uh-oh. Forgot to close my tab?
Bar has a buzz about you lately. As the merc who's reliable, gets things...
Okay.
Need a driver for street races. Drop by my auto shop, I'll tell you more.
Your garage, where is it?
In Arroyo, on Valley. Lovely spot, you can't miss it.
Alright, I'll try not to.
If I'm not there when you arrive, just hang. I'll show up after my shift at the after.
Okay, see you, Claire.
You are V. We have been waiting.
What gave me away? It's the hair, isn't it?
We have had eyes on you since you entered Pacifica.
Making sure I didn't get lost. Could meet somewhere else? Not big on funerals.
Do not be frightened, experience. This funeral is not for you.
In my contact? Someone finally gonna tell me about this job?
I'm just a man in the middle. You will learn more. Soon.
Who died? Got something to do with the job?
You think we put together this funeral special for you?
You screening me? See if I came alone. What kind of chrome I got? Is some kind of test?
Most people we work with we knew as babies. We know their injuries. You, we do not know.
Interesting biz strategy you got in Pacifica. No details, no names, no one knows a thing.
Your name we know. That is enough.
Want to talk with Brigitte? She here somewhere?
No. Shopping center by the intersection. Go to the butcher shop there. Ask for Placide. He will tell you the details.
Pas sorti tant qu'on l'y toujours fait. N'est pas fait aucun sens pour ces licognards. Just done.
Moi pas connais. Tu t'es semblé très déterminé.
Oh, li pas...
Looking for Placide.
Placide. Gardez ici, là.
Dodo, ti, piti, maman.
C'est vous-même. Continuez.
Dodo,
Placide, gardez là.
maman. Si ou pas dodo, crabe la va mangeant. Si ou pas dodo, crabe la va mangeant. Maman ou pas là. Papa ou pas là. Allez, allez, allez. Si ou pas dodo, crabe la va manger.
You proceed? Proceed. Here I thought selling domesticated fowl was still illegal. 6 years poultry supposedly had the plague. Now all of a sudden, poof, it's clean?
This not for sale. What you want?
You know, I heard a few things about you. The Voodoo Boys. Best runners in town. At least that's what they say. Though nobody really knows what you do on the net.
This is good.
I mean, bleeding edge black soft, corporate data heists, waging war on Netwatch. But no one mentions chickens. I want to talk to Brigitte.
But they send you to me.
And you'll tell me more about the job.
Yes, but not here. Follow me.
Está bien en terapia, eh.
Where are we headed?
This way. Welcome to Pacifica.
Pues así que digas que
Pacifica
Pacífico
well.
es.
Nah. You guys aren't exactly great at rolling out the welcome mat for outsiders.
Was to be its own city where suits would burn their headies. A closed circle. The corpse feed their sheep, they spit the cash back out. All the toys here are grown from Popo cash. Our interest is now in the GIM, the Grand Imperial Mall. Pacifica's biggest, ugliest temple to create. But never finished. Until last week, it was deserted. Empty.
But now?
The animals crawled in, made a nest. Qui est ça? Deuxième.
Hey, Placide! Mwen gen sa ou te bay lot!
Ok, mwen pal vini, Peter.
Lovely.
Lovely. Doretta.
Ki moun ki de sa? Ki moun ki di? Ou pat bezwen. Gen lot ki li pi mal.
Peut-être. Mais ça, c'est pour ma bonne non pour you.
Merci.
Let's go. That's power now. Ah, Jodia.
Mais où t'es dit?
Vita, Emily. Mwen pa pliye. You deal with animal before?
Yeah. A few times. You want the animals out of the gym? Extinct? That why you hired me?
You learn everything soon.
I mean, it makes no sense them being here. Middle of Pacifica, no backup, cut off. It's your turf. Hell, even badges don't patrol around here.
Uh-huh.
They're trying to provoke you? Make you do something stupid?
They do not leave GIM.
How many we talking about in there?
30, maybe more. Vinina, we talk here. You sit.
When do I see Brigitte?
You do job. That is first. What the hell?
Could fucking tell me what you plan to do first.
You take job. You do what I say. So you jack in now.
Damn it. Here goes nothing.
Well, at least he's not likely to talk your ears bloody.
Why not send your own goons to the gym?
It's not our way.
How's that been working out for you?
Work good. Good more than bad. Your calm shaman, it is Victor.
Is that at all relevant? Or just a cheap scare tactic?
I need you to be able. I need know. This chip. It have no signature. What is it?
Nah, unimportant. Busted anyway.
How?
Got a bullet to the brain. Hasn't worked since. That's how. So, am I right for the job? Good to go?
The camionette. 20:35:07. 3 seconds before, poof. We try to learn where the camionette come from.
Tech looks pretty advanced. Doesn't scream meathead to me.
They watch it very close. It is important, whatever it
Placide.
is.
Batman Kelly ap desen ankoy.
Fais-moi porte là.
Animals aren't the play here, are they? They're hired muscle. Someone else needed them. Someone with a van full of Netrunner tech. And that's where I come in? To sniff out who?
Start with the camionette. Hide from all eyes. Only see the situation. You have now seen with the Zohagwe, our sublet.
Why? What for?
You are my vessel now. To Agwe, see what you see, hear what you hear. I will guide you to GIM.
Another voice in your head. Just what the Ripper Doc ordered.
So, aim to keep an eye on me. Shows trust. All right. Anything else I should know?
Find our people near Mall. They will show you how to get inside the beast.
Got it. So I do this, and you put me in front of Brigitte, right?
Yes. Soti at end of the hall. Go down. My people will let you pass. We are done. Well, go!
You're none too fond of strangers here, are you?
People like you. Stick out.
Meaning, I best watch it?
Wise.
Brigitte even know we're supposed to meet? Or did you cook this deal up all by yourself?
You speak with Chefin when time is right.
So, voodoo boys. Why? Don't seem to believe in voodoo.
Don't know. Ask those who call us this.
You mean to say you call yourself something else? And you ain't gonna tell me, are you? Right. All ears.
I
What?
checked stability. The link on your end clear?
Seems so.
V, welcome to Pacifica.
Pretty quick on the dial. Just got here.
That's the biz. Be in touch.
We make deal. Return to that gym. Do your job. They are my people. Talk with them.
You, V?
Know the way in? Was told you would.
Yeah. Garage, in the back.
But shh. Quietly, eh?
Anything interesting happen over there?
Since we are here, all quiet.
No one in? No one out?
Well, they went out for supplies once.
I see. The camionette. Check it.
Right.
Camera and corridor. Avoid it.
It even work. Said this place is abandoned years ago.
Now it is not. Animals fix their eyes.
No sacamos,
Come on! You and me, one-on-one! Oh, be better off getting stacked right now.
Wait, who is that?
Who you think? The runner we won't try to invade you. With the extra ice we give you, it is fine for now.
So, he knows I'm here.
Our guy's dead! Got a hard, hot little present for you! Squeeze the fucker dry! Stop, you cunt flea maggot! How's this happening? Yo, we are shit kicking tackle! Fuck! This is bad! Yo, we... Hold your shit together! Don't let up! motherfucker serious? Getting our asses handed to us!
Okay, at the van. But no sign of the runner.
I see what you see. No chatter. Now, interface with the van.
While I got you here, mind telling me what we're looking at?
Data flow map of Pacifica. They hunt Agwe.
Who is they?
Netwatch. They always out to fuck us.
Okay, so what's on me to do?
You must reach the agent. Easy now to find him. Look at the map. He is in cinema.
Step away now. This isn't your fight.
Ned!
What? Placide, what?
Now, God, push down. The runner know you are here. Hunt him.
Can't just scorch him via the net? He's gotta be jacked into the van.
I cannot piece his protection. You must find him. Face him.
Okay, so what do I do once I find him?
I will tell you.
Don't be scared now.
The Asian man tries to cut you off. There is a gate behind the camionette. I will open it.
Come on. I swear I won't completely kill you. Hey, don't be scared now. Come on. I swear I won't completely kill you.
Okay, now to the second floor, the cinema.
you paid.
Eyes
We
open
prepared
now.
appropriately.
What's going on?
You have company soon.
No.
Scan her right away.
That bad, huh?
She must have a weak
None
spot.
of those chair junks could have zeroed that many. My pack. No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying you need to hurry, is all. Come at me! Bring it! Got him! Ready for some fun?
What's going on?
Come on. Let Pip try to scramble you. Keep focused. I handle it. What I cannot hold now. Sit somewhere with her life. Deal with her. Now the watcher.
Déjenles cuento qué pasó aquí, amigos, que se fue la luz y se perdió lo que ya había transcurrido de la historia. Este vato de aquí era la gente que estábamos buscando. Lo incapacitamos, nos metimos a su memoria, sacamos lo que necesitaba. Los ángeles del vudú Y no, los hijos del vudú, perdón. Y en eso que nos resetean también a nosotros. Así que al parecer ahora nos vamos a ir a vengar, porque una vez más fuimos traicionados. Salgo de aquí, amigos, y nos despedimos de este capítulo más de Cyberpunk.
Feeling tired? Why not recharge on the Imperial Food Court?
Non, là c'est déjà occupé. Eh bien, c'est une affaire avec Kadafsa. Oh fuck! Les vivants! You wish to talk to Placide? Is that what you want?
Esperaba que
Because I
estuviera
can take
muerto. Bueno, amigos, aquí vamos a dejar este capítulo. No olviden suscribirse aquí a su canal Guerrero Ancestral, Zona Gamer, Zona Dronera. Hasta la próxima.